You are Daring Do, called into all sorts of wacky adventures, asked to deal with ancient crazy shit, decided to write fiction books about your adventures, make bits, donate artifacts to museums for tax breaks, and sell other artifacts to collectors to make more bits. Basically, you're rich as fuck. You can afford a stallion in every city, and you don't even care. You're in Manhattan after your last donation to the Antiquities Museum. At your apartment, you sigh softly, the scent of coffee rousing you from your sleep. On one hoof, that zebrakin harem you were dreaming about beckoned you back to dreamland. On the other, damn if that cult you were housing here wasn't well trained. You stretch across the bed, limbs akimbo.
Daring, sweetie? Are you awake yet?
Yeah, coming.
You lazily make your way from the bedroom to the kitchen.
Paper's on the table and I'm almost done with brekkie. Did you?
You motion with your hoof, the stallion turning back around to finish making you breakfast. Eggs and hay bacon from the smell of it.
It's so good to see you again, Daring. You know I get lonely up here all by myself, and ever since we moved here, you've been gone most every week. Why, last weekend, I was with some of the colts, and we were...
And the stallion starts droning on and on. You'd kick him out, but damn if he didn't let you do anything you wanted to him. And I mean anything. His voice drones on in the background, joining the white noise that is the coffee machine and the skillet sizzling. You open the newspaper, noting that the comics and entertainment section are already missing,
I
and start
couldn't
to
get it out
read.
of my fur for weeks, but you should have seen the other guy. And that's nothing compared to the nasty rash he developed. So, here you go. Scrambled eggs, hay bacon, and coffee. Black. Also, did you notice the color special in the science section? They found this new thing in the Everfree.
Your ears perk up.
Say what now, Sweet Pea?
The colt's ears flatten slightly.
It's Sweet Bean, Daring.
Fuck, don't talk until your coffee hits. Sorry, Sweet Bean. It was just a pet name.
You smile at him over your paper and he beams, turning around to cook his breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like this ugly ape, but the townsfolk didn't shoo it back to the forest because it has clothing. Also, because it spouted racial slurs at them for about 10 minutes before it was knocked out.
Colt friend number 8 starts doing that damn talking thing, so you tune him out once more and start reading. Ape? Sure. From not here. Apparently he's trans-dimensional. The new princess couldn't stop doing this awkward happy dance during the entire interview. Whatever. More importantly, this seemed like it might be worth checking out. Maybe it saw something in the forest that you could snatch for a couple more bits. It's a he. I guess you could see that. Broad withers. A tiny head, though. You start squinting, tilting your head to the side to try to imagine it as a male.
Daring?
You blush and look flatly at Green Bean, pulling the paper aside.
This really is interesting. I wonder when I'll be called to talk to it.
Daring, what do you mean?
The beautiful, submissive sweetheart says, idly eating into his plate.
Why do you think you'll be called? Aren't you supposed to be spending time with me?
Typical Colt.
Dear, you know I'm called in when something weird and usually non-magical shows up. Ancient texts, random new species, because I'm an adventurer. They want to pick my brain, know what to expect. You know this.
I know, but you're supposed to be spending the week with me. You promised.
Colt tries to do the pout. What a scrub. It'd work too if you didn't have cult friends 1 through 7 that you could go to tonight.
No, it's my equestrian duty to advise the princesses about weird things that come out of the jungle.
Advise and make bank.
Now stop whining, and let's enjoy the time we have,
You eat the rest of your breakfast in relative peace, making sure to lavish some attention on your stallion. I mean, sure, you could replace him, but finding that perfect mix of cute, innocent, and stupid, sweet, is pretty hard to find. You check the clock, finding it to be crawling close to 11 a.m.
Celestia should have adjourned the Dawn's Court's first session by now. Well, Sweet Bean, I should probably head over there. Beat the chariot that's on its way.
You make your way to the balcony, stretching your wings.
You know, Daring, I could make it worth your while to stay.
You turn, pea green twirling your pith helmet on a hoof. You grin, sauntering over to him, giving him your best come-hither eyes.
You're right. You could.
Dream Scene smiles.
But you can't.
Just as he opens his mouth to pout, bitch, or whatever it is, you nab your helmet and backflip off the balcony. Remember, kids, Fluff McGruff the Pegasus pony says, only bitches use doors.
Daring!
The rush of wind picking up as you drop altitude and gain speed drowns him out. You turn your head back and smile, waving big. Ooh, he mad. He's even stomping his little hoofsies in anger. Gonna teach him his place again when you get back. You start to lazily flap towards Canterlot, about a day or so journey by wing.
Now, what would an alien stallion want? How different could he be?
Your mind starts to go back to his form in the paper. It's a he now the more you think of it. Red-faced, disheveled, holding up a single digit and greeting to the camera for the photos. You'll have to remember that salute to greet him properly. Damn it, you only have hooves. Maybe ask a griffin to help? Your mind meanders as you fly. Dawn of the next day. Camped out on a cloud. It's no biggie. No dreams of harems this time, which saddens you a bit. You better find some more lunar cult artifacts, donate them to a worthy patron. The patron of on-demand orgies all night, every night. Anyway, got a comfy nap and a free shower, so you're good to go. Canterlot's about an hour glide from here, so it's plenty of time to warm up. You give yourself a shake, still pondering how to win over the alien stallion for bits. Maybe you can write a book or two on him.
Ugh, I still have no idea what's up with that creature. Oh well, you won't know until you go, Daring.
Pep talk finished, you start your final leg to Canterlot. With a satisfying clop as your hooves connect to the cobblestone streets outside the Ministry of the Interior, you strike a pose for any fans that might be around. You receive a few gasps, some squeals, a couple hushed comments trying to verify that yes, that is Daring, and no, she didn't just land on a filly. Stallion Day guards remain unmoved, stoically staring ahead. You saunter up to the door and get the spears crossed in front of your path block. Cliché.
You do know who I am, right? I'm Daring Do, here to advise the princesses and the department.
No appointment, no entry, ma'am. Sorry.
You like it when they put up a fight. You tilt your helmet slightly to the side, position yourself strategically, and suddenly lean and fall on the stallion.
I'm sorry. I flew here as soon as I got word from Manhattan. I think I'm a little exhausted.
The stallion catches you, and unintentional groping begins.
You can help me out here, right? Give me a nice, warm place to rest. I need some pony to work out these kinks in my wings.
Ma'am, I'm gay.
Celestia, damn it! Okay, time for plan B. Break in.
With a grin, you hop off the stallion guard and make your way back down the steps.
Fine, I see how it is.
You hit him lightly on the cheek with your tail, exposing your goods with a grin. He doesn't even flinch.
I guess he really is gay. Huh.
You trot away from the main entrance and make your way down the road until you blend in with the crowd filling the streets. Well, as much as you can, given that you're such a celebrity. Now, how should you go about breaking in? I mean, you could take out the guards, but that'll hurt your image. You could always hop the gate, but Canterlot's interior ministry is huge. You could be wandering about for quite some time. Now that you think about it, you don't even know if the alien is being held here. I mean, he could be quarantined anywhere for Tartarus' sake. Your head meets the wall.
Okay, Daring. You might have jumped the flintlock. You can always go back to Manhattan, get laid, and wait for the next...
A high-pitched squeal of fangirly joy breaks your train of thought. Another damn filly wanting an autograph? Why not? You could use the distraction.
I can't believe it! Are you the Daring Do here in Canterlot?
Sure am, kid.
Magenta eyes fill your vision.
What the... Gah!
You flail a bit in surprise, backing away until your back hits the wall. I mean, you totally react like a hardened adventurer would. Barely squealed like a stallion.
Breathe, Daring. Breathe.
You look over the mare. Rainbow mane, blue fur, wait. This is that fangirl that watched you get mugged. I mean, sure, she did help you out in the end, and you included her in your books once you learned that she was a freaking element of harmony. You tried searching for those, but never found them. That explains why you couldn't steal the damn elements. They were ponies. Another story for another time. But this means you've got a mare right in front of you that worships the ground you fly over, that has access to state secrets. You have an idea. With great power.
Hey, you can help me out. I was hoping to take a good look at that alien thing that came out of the Everfree. I might have seen more of them on my travels, you know.
Comes great opportunity.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! You want to team up with me? Again? I mean, yeah! Who wouldn't want to team up with the Dash?
The mare gets a hold of herself and starts to posture. Painfully obvious she's not got a stallion if she's peacocking like that.
We're gonna be the best team, yeah! Let me take you to Twilight. She was eggheaded about this thing, and I kinda started to tune her out.
Dash admits, lazily gaining altitude. You follow right beside her.
Hey, I understand. We can't all be stars, you know.
Playing right into her ego, the Pegasus grins widely.
Yeah! Some ponies are in the stands, some ponies are in the show.
You pass the time catching up, gently prying her for information about the creature. It apparently knows what alcohol is, but doesn't really seem to be affected by the cider it was offered. It also demands to be clothed all the time. Omnivorous, as it explained what a BLT was to the Griffin ambassador that was in the capital for unrelated reasons. You land with your impromptu entourage, walking into a great hall from one of the many random gardens that dot the palace. You round the corner. Suddenly diplomats. Suddenly Celestia. She spots the two of you over the crowd, what with being twice as tall as every pony.
Oh, there you are, Rainbow Dash. Twilight was just looking for you.
You both bow.
Ma'am, it is a pleasure to see you again. I am here to offer my services if you have them.
Celestia smiles.
Of course. We were debating reaching out to you,
Called it.
but it seems you have anticipated us. We were actually on our way to speak to Anon right now.
Anon? Like, shortly?
Luna asked almost the same thing. No, the creature calls himself Anonymous, but we've shortened it to Anon.
You nod.
How does it know Aquiish?
Celestia and her group continue to walk down the hall.
We actually don't know. It just seems to be a funny coincidence.
You feel uneasy.
Things like that are rarely coincidence, Your Majesty.
Celestia smirks.
Maybe.
Oh!
The group stops as you have a thought. You quickly speak to the assembled griffins of the group, explaining the human salute. It might be a great way to continue to smooth over relations, and it would be a great start to introduce everyone. The nodding heads agree. As you ponder these things, you can just make out muffled conversation behind two massive doors. Okay, there's a lighter sounding voice, so a mare. You stop right in front of the door. Okay, a deeper voice. That could be the alien, Anon, or another stallion. With a nod, the doors open. Time slows down. You instantly notice everything. On some pillows, a white unicorn. She seems preoccupied with something. The purple pony princess, writing a stack of notes. A yellow Pegasus with a hoof over her mouth, staring at the alien. A pink pony laying on her back, screaming. The fuck-huge alien has to be as tall as Celestia. No, taller! It's looming over this mare with his claws out.
I'm gonna grind your bones to make my bread.
Not on my watch, monster!
Your wings flare out, and your body launches itself forward on autopilot.
What?
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 Is all you get before a meaty thud echoes throughout the room, your head hitting his chest hard. The griffins proudly perform the human salute. Darkness takes you. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. That was part 1 of Daring Douche, a new series that I'll be running over the summer. I had a lot of fun reading this, and I had a lot of fun working with the voice actors and actresses to bring this to you. One in particular was really interesting. Let me show you what Alex von Koopa recorded for his little monologue thing as Sweetbean.
Why, last weekend, I was with some of the colts, and we were going to the bakery, to get some nice snack cakes and all of that. But then all of a sudden, this pony jumped in, and he was somehow both a ghostwriter and a Hulk combined. And he was like, I've had enough of you, you crazy bitch. And I couldn't see any crazy bitches in there. But he smelled like the devil. Oh my god, it was the most disgusting smell you have ever smelled, Daring. And that smell was so bad, I couldn't get it out of my fur for weeks, but you should have seen the other guy.
It's pretty good, right? We all had a lot of fun recording this, so I hope you enjoyed listening, and I hope you'll stick around for the next part. So until next time, you have a great day, great night, great evening, whatever time it is, and I will see you in the next video.